QI is a method of assessing fish freshness that actually works out how many ice days has been used up in the supply chain, and hence how many ice days is still left available with that product.
So when our fish are landed, we have dedicated staff that will go through and work out the quality index score on the fish, and that then gives us insurance that when our fish is in the marketplace, that we know it's going to have sufficient shelf life to last to what our requirements are and also to what our customers' requirements are.
For example, if you've got new suppliers coming on board, or if your supply chain is not working to its optimum level. We've used it in these kind of instances here at Sydney Fish Market. There's a whole number of different parameters, and what you do is you end up adding up all those different parameters and coming up with a score. So the kind of things you're looking at is the whole fish, you know, the condition of the scales on the fish, because the scoring system itself is only like a 0, 1, 2 scale, so it's fairly easy to train somebody, you know, to be able to differentiate at that kind of level, and so it can be used by all people throughout the supply chain with fairly limited training. If you're experienced at doing QI assessments, you can actually get quite quick at it, and it's a fairly quick process. You know, so you're only looking at the eyes, looking at the gills, checking the texture, looking at the scales. So there's no actual damage caused to any product, and an experienced assessor can do that assessment in a short amount of time. You may have people up and down the supply chain that don't use the same language as yourself. The beauty of using a QI is you can turn things into a consistent language. You can turn things back to ice days and talk about this product is so many ice days old, which turns it back to something that everybody can easily understand. It's been used right throughout the whole supply chain, from fishers at first point of landing, like here, throughout the transport chain, at an auction market or wholesaling operation, in processing, in retailing, for restaurants. It can be used throughout all sections of the seafood supply chain.
We can sell our fish older at a lower QI score than we could before. That's scientific empirical evidence that we're getting better shelf life with our product.
And this has been validated by very robust science, looking at microbiological testing as well as taste panel testing, and the whole lot has been authenticated, and we can use this system with a great deal of confidence now going forward.